My name is Rob Jagelewski. I am the parish historian of the Shrine Church of St. Stanislaus in Cleveland, Ohio. And this is the first in our series of historical videos about our parish. This video will be about Brother Fidelis Veselak, who served this community for many years as a brother sacristan. He was a Franciscan. He lived a Franciscan life to its fullest. And he helped out mainly in this room, which is the sacristy at St. Stanislaus Parish. It was much different at that time. They didn't have many of the cabinets here. There was a long kneeler against that wall there. And Brother, we'd come in here, would be saying his rosary most of the time. He would get things ready for the priest. He would take the vestments out and get them ready. He would get the incense ready that we used. And he spent most of his life here helping the people get ready for Mass, helping the priests get ready for Mass, and helping the servers. With the servers, it was a little more disciplinarian, but Brother was a saintly man. He loved his parish. He loved the Franciscans. Above all, he loved God the most. In the sacristy, there's another room, a little room, which Brother was in quite a bit, and the priest used to call this Brother's office. He was a small guy in stature, but he loved being in here. He did specific things in here. He was a craftsman. And right now, this is mainly storage. It has the switches for all the lights and the electronic manipulation for the bells. In 1969, Cardinal Karol Wojtyła, who became Pope John Paul II, came to St. Stanislaus Church and gave Brother Fidelis the care of the relic of St. Stanislaus, our patron saint. In this picture here, Brother is standing with Bishop Iseman, Cardinal Wojtyła, and all the Polish pastors in the neighborhood. Brother Fidelis would make his own hosts for the Mass celebration in our church. Many children helped him, many adults helped Brother do that, and he would cut the hosts into their little circles, and the stuff he had over, he would put into brown paper bags, and they were called scraps, and kids would come to this door here on the side of the rectory. They'd knock on the door, and Brother would certainly open the door, and he'd give whoever was out here a paper bag of those scraps. Many parishioners have memories of making hosts with Brother. When I was a new altar boy in the 5th grade, Brother asked me one time after Mass to help him in the church. I said, fine. You never really said no to Brother. So we're walking down this side aisle. We come up to the choir loft. Now, in those days, there used to be a clock on the facing of this choir loft, which was about here, and the light bulb in that clock had gone out. So Brother had a light bulb, and he said, you have to replace the bulb in that clock. And I said, Brother, and I look over, Brother, I can't take the height. Brother says to me, give me the light bulb and hold my legs. So I'm holding here. Brother's hanging over here. Remember, he had glaucoma, so he's feeling around for the right socket. And I'm holding his legs and I'm praying, a little 5th grader, God, please don't let me drop Brother. So everything worked out fine. Brother replaced the light, and I got off of this high spot. Many parishioners don't realize this, but these items around the tabernacle, which are angels, wheat, and the Holy Spirit, were crafted by Brother Fidelis. He made these from spent flash bulbs that photographers would use to make wedding pictures, and he took the silver out of them. Brother was a craftsman of the highest order, and he made these and put them around this tabernacle. At St. Stanislaus Church, Christmas is always a big deal. We decorate, we go hog wild with the decorations. It was no different in Brother's time, except the crib at that time, which is now here in the sanctuary, used to be over by the baptistry. Brother took great pains to make the crib, and in fact, the day he died, which was 40 years ago this year, on Christmas Eve, he set the crib up, got everything in order, went into his room in the rectory, laid down on his bed, said the rosary, passed away. and went to have Christmas in heaven with Jesus. Brother Fidelis used to like to come back here, the backyard of the rectory, and he'd take care of many things here. He'd cut the plants. He'd do anything in the garden. He was a very holy man. Many parishioners viewed him as a living saint. Brother had glaucoma in his final years, and he knew every inch of the church. He would be here sometimes at 4 o'clock in the morning, working already to get ready for the day's services. As altar boys, we'd come into the sacristy. Brother was there already. We viewed him as a holy man. He was very humble, a very quiet man. He did his job for love of God, love of the Franciscan order, and love of the parish of St. Stanislaus. Thank you for watching another video in our series about the Shrine Church of St. Stanislaus, and stay tuned to this channel for more videos like this in the future.